So, good afternoon, namaste, and welcome to another edition of the Sunday Afternoon Live. And thank you to everyone who's watching on Facebook Live today. Please share the link as we have a fantastic program set out for you this afternoon. I do hope that you're all staying safe and wearing your masks at all times, and you are washing and sanitizing your hands as we are still battling COVID-19. We are living in uncertain times, and it is still a big problem for most parts of the world. Before I get started today, I just want to say a big shout out and thank you to my music producers, Professor Bounty Target and Bunty Singh, for creating some fantastic music for me, which I released just recently. Both songs have been doing really well on all social media platforms, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of my fans and followers and well-wishers out there. So thank you very much. And also, I just wanted to say happy birthday greetings going out to anyone who's celebrating a birthday today or the month of September. As you can see in my background, the clouds are droopy and it's looking miserable. It's very cloudy, and it's a really rainy, cloudy, miserable looking day out there today. And it's the perfect day to stay in and to watch this program. So I'm hoping that you will all share the link with your friends and your family and give a thumbs up, give some love to our artist who will be appearing here today. So like my flyer said, it's all about going to the continent of Africa and exploring the musical talents there. And believe me, you guys are in for a treat. My guests today are two very talented singers from South Africa, and I'm very pleased to have them on the program today. And for those of you who don't know, there is a 6-hour time difference between our continents. It's 4 p.m. here, and it's 10 p.m. in South Africa right now. So without further ado, I would like to invite my first guest on the program today. He is from Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. He's 35 years old and loves to sing the old 70s and 80s hit songs of Kishore Kumar and Kumar Sanu. Please help me welcome Vivesh Singh from Durban, South Africa. Welcome, Vivesh.
Hi, Mala. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing in South Africa right now? What's the weather like there?
It's quite actually a full-on summer day, reaching its peak at, I think, 32, 33 degrees, and it's quite warm. However, we are reaching the state of summer, so we are hot.
Well, lucky you, because we're having a really gloomy day here in Toronto, Canada, and it's not the day that you want to be outside. So thank you for sharing your beautiful weather with us today. so, so
Yeah,
before we get started, I don't really know much about you. All I know is that I've seen you on Radio Taj when you did your music release. So why don't you start off by telling our audience a little bit more about yourself?
okay. Well, I've been in the music field for around 20 years or so, as I've said in my interview with
Wait, 20
Rishi.
years? How old are you? Are you just 20?
I'm actually 31.
You're 31. Did I get your age?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably did.
I was going by whatever
Yeah.
is on your Facebook page.
Okay, no, I think you probably must have read a little wrong. Um, I'm 31, and I've been an instrumentalist for the past 20 years, and singing has pretty much got into me now, I should say, for the past 7 years.
Really?
And yeah, quite
So,
serious for the
so
souvenir.
you, when you say an instrumentalist, you mean you play musical instruments?
That's correct.
What musical instruments do you play?
Well, I'm actually all-rounder instrumentalist. Um, the harmonium has been my first instrument that I've ever played growing up, childhood days, getting into music. I'm more of strings. I like the guitar. I like the harmonium. I like the mandolin. I did a few cover versions on my mandolin. Um, yeah, that's about it.
I believe I have one of your recording for the mandolin, and it would be my pleasure to play that piece of music right now, if you don't mind. I would love to play that.
Sure,
Okay, thank you.
definitely. Okay.
That was an amazing piece of music. I did not realize that you play so well. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Much appreciated.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes, it is. If it's not, you will definitely find it on Facebook under my name and
Awesome.
my page.
That's great.
Thank
So,
you.
so have you done any other recording with the instrumentals?
Um, well, I have did the track Senorita a year back. However, I never collaborated it in the Indian field of music because obviously it's not an Indian song. So I never really brought it into the Bollywood industry.
Hmm.
But it was just by the chance of music that I just recorded it, and that's about it. And
Wow,
definitely working on more to come.
that's awesome. That is fantastic. I know that you just about 3 weeks ago you released a track Ik Ajnabi, which was launched with Rishi Nabat on Taj Radio 92.3 FM. And I have to
Yes.
say that I was super impressed with that. Your vocals and sound quality was that of international standards, and you
Thank you.
sounded fabulous. And I'm pretty sure you've gotten rave reviews for that song. Can you elaborate a little on this track? I mean, why did you choose this song, and how do you feel now that the song has been released?
Um, Ek Ajnabi has been actually my late dad's one of his favorite songs. This song dates back into 1974 from the movie Ajnabi. Um, Growing up, for me, being influenced on a very positive note, simply being in the company of my dad, watching legendary movies from the 70s related to Rajesh Khanna, um, songs of Kishore Kumar, and most importantly, my guru in my musical career, the late R.D. Burman. And with me being inclined to this caliber of music, Ek Ajnabi, I always wanted to do that song. I did it at live gigs. I performed that song at live functions. Uh, However, I decided to do it this time in a different styling altogether. However, Ek Ajnabi fell into the category of 1974 styling of music. With it was a Congo style song with the typical R.D. Burman style of music. However, I decided to change it a bit and do it in my style, and I pretty much pulled it off. And I was quite surprised in getting so much of positive reviews from my personal style of Ek
Yeah,
Ajnabi.
yeah,
And I'm sure you also must have picked up
absolutely.
those positive points as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I was really, really impressed with it. And I was like, when I got in contact with you, I was like, okay, who is this guy? And then I remember that you released that song, and then I listened. I went back to YouTube and I listened to it again and again, and then you sent me the tracks as well, and I was like, wow, I was blown away. I would like to share that song with our viewers now.
sure, definitely. It'll be a pleasure.
All right. Good.
एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई, फिर क्या हुआ ये न पूछो, कुछ ऐसी बात हो गई। एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई, फिर क्या हुआ ये न पूछो, कुछ ऐसी बात हो गई। वो अचानक आ गई यूं नजर के सामने, जैसे निकल आया घटा से चाँद। वो अचानक आ गई यूं नजर के सामने, जैसे निकल आया घटा से चाँद। चेहरे पे जुल्फे बिखरी हुई थी, दिन में रात हो गई, एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई। फिर क्या हुआ ये ना पूछो, कुछ ऐसी बात हो गई। जाने मन जाने जिगर हो तो मैं शायर अगर कहता गुज़ल तेरी अदाओं पर। मैंने ये कहा तो मुझसे खफा हो, जाने हयात हो गई। एक अजनबी हसीना से यूं मुलाकात हो गई। फिर क्या हुआ ये ना पूछो, कुछ सी बात हो गई।
Oh my God, I cannot tell the difference there. You sound absolutely like the original singer there for that song. That's Kishore Kumar.
Oh, that means a lot. Thank you.
That's amazing. That is really amazing. You, I'm blown away again by this song.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Oh my
Yeah, it's
gosh.
been a very special track for me, and I did it more because of my dad,
Yes.
and also in huge tribute to my guru, the late R.D. Burman.
Can I ask
Big
you,
time, big time.
do you have a professional training with music?
Um,
Have you had
Absolutely not.
no professional training at all?
Absolutely nothing.
So you're self-taught.
Definitely, I am.
Oh my God. Well, hats off to you. Congratulations on that. You've got the voice, you've got the looks, and you definitely have the
Uh,
talent.
Thank you. Self-talk, yeah, it's been a challenge for me. I won't exactly say a challenge because in life, some challenges have its good advantages.
Hmm.
And in my case, in terms of music, I pretty much did a lot by myself. And I think that you've got to have a ear for music in order to self tutor yourself, basically. And that's exactly what I did. And of course, I'm still learning, and each day there's something new to learn. And the
Yeah.
more you listen to music, the more you be inclined to music. And if you definitely passionate about it, then I think there is room for improvements each day.
There's always room for improvement, and we can always learn something new each and
Yes,
every single day. I strongly believe that as well.
definitely.
I strongly believe that.
Likewise.
Apart from music, your love for music, your love for singing and playing instruments, what else do you do for fun? What other hobbies do you have?
Well, sorry.
What other hobbies do you have?
Um, well, I am into arts. I like sketching. Got a thing for designing. Um, but I think what caught me the most in my life when it came to my hobbies, it's been music.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, music.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have like do you get gigs and stuff in Durban where you live, in the area that you live? Do you get hired, like do people call you and hire you out for special events and concerts and that type of thing?
Well, I am a part of a live band.
Okay, which band is
Um,
that?
Okay, we go as Saraswati Shainas. It's been a very epic and a legendary band here based in South Africa. And they have also been recognized abroad as well.
Okay.
So I thank them, and most importantly, I thank Mr. Dave Megu, who is the manager of Saraswati Shainas.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been a huge role model to us, and I think that is where I pretty much got my platform to showcase majority of my talents.
Right, right. And so,
Yes.
so this band, what genre of music do you guys play and sing there, perform?
Well, we do Bollywood. We pretty much North Indian and South Indian as well.
Awesome. That's really good. What other
Yeah,
languages do you speak apart from what Hindi and English? Anything else?
it's just Hindi and English. Well, I'm working on Chinese at the moment.
Oh, you are.
So,
Can you say hello
that
to
was a
me and
joke.
can you say good afternoon to our viewers on Chinese?
No, that was just a joke.
You knew I was going to ask you about that, right?
Yeah, so that is why I brought it up urgently as a joke.
Right, right. So in this industry, it's very, very competitive. We've got new singers popping up each and every day, and it's always a job in itself to stay competitive. What do you do, and how do you stay competitive in this music industry?
Actually, with whatever has been going on at the moment, our talent hasn't really grown in terms of live programs, private gigs, and it's been a very challenging moment for all of us throughout the globe. However, personally, I have tried my best in doing a lot of recordings and just to keep music alive.
Hmm.
So I think I'm still stuck on that platform for now until we reach a stage so all musicians and everything can reach back to its normal state, specifically in the music industry.
Right. So, have you encountered any type of negativity in the industry?
Um, well, you know what? To be really honest with you, in the music industry, you would always find obstacles that will come to your path. And I think I have pretty much dealt with it in my own personal way.
Hmm.
I tend to keep away from negativity. And if you're passionate about music, um, really passionate and dedicated, then I think obstacles will definitely be removed if you're very positive in not only what you do, but in also in what you think.
Hmm.
So I keep myself away from the negativity.
Well, you're on the right track. That's a good trait to have, to keep away from negativity, from negative people, from negative influences, and just, stay on the right path. And I think you're doing wonderful so far. One of
Yes,
the
thank you.
songs that you sent me was Sanso Ki Zarurat. And I have to admit that you do sound so much like Kumar Sanu. Is he another one of your favorite playback singers?
Yes, he is very much um, because music from the 90s were very much melodious, and there have been a lot of hit songs, a lot of romantic songs that came out of the 90s. Um, on that note, I really appreciate your your um, your compliments. However, I am a person, I don't compare myself to international artists, and I say this very proudly that if you love what you do, then there shouldn't be any room for negativity or anybody to put you down. Practically, you just continue what you love doing, and you sing what you love to sing. Be it any genre of song, international song, or anything of that sort. If you love that song and if you really feel it, then you go ahead and you sing it, and nothing can stop you from doing that. So that's it.
That's awesome advice right there. Can you sing a few lines of that song for me?
Of Sasuke Zarurat.
Yes.
बस एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए सांसों की जरूरत है जैसे सांसों की जरूरत है जैसे जिंदगी के लिए बस एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए जाम की जरूरत है जैसे जाम की जरूरत है जैसे बेखुदी के लिए हाँ एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए बस एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए.
Wow. Hats off to you, man. You got the voice. That's it. I'm telling you, you sound just like him. I want to play. I know you sang it a cappella, but I still want to play the recorded version that you sent to me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'll play a little bit of it, not the entire song.
All right, cool. Thank you.
जरूरत है जैसे सांसों की जरूरत है जैसे जिंदगी के लिए बस एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए जाम की जरूरत है जैसे जाम की जरूरत है जैसे बेखुदी के लिए हाँ एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए बस एक सनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए वक्त के हाथों में सबकी तकदीरें हैं। वक्त के हाथों में सबकी तकदीरें हैं। आईना झूठा है, सच तस्वीरें हैं। जहाँ दर्द है वही गीत है, जहाँ प्यास है वही मीत है। कोई न जाने मगर जीने की यही रीत है। साज की जरूरत है जैसे, साज की जरूरत है जैसे, मौसीकी के लिए बस एक सुनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए। हाँ एक सुनम चाहिए आशिकी के लिए।
So I'm telling you that song there, that is like one of the best Kumar Sanu song that is so popular within our West Indian community. Like I know a lot of the singers here and even in Trinidad and Tobago, they all sing this song, and I think you have done real good justice to that song. Like your voice is on point, your vocals are on point, melody, everything is there. That's amazing. That's amazing. Is that song on YouTube as well?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. So our viewers can go to YouTube and take a look at it and look for Vivesh Singh, and you will find all of his recorded music there. Now I know that you love
Facebook as well.
And Facebook as well. Yes. Are you on Instagram as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Perfect. So I know that you're also a big fan of Kishore Kumar, and you've sang a lot of his songs as well too. Can you sing a few lines of one of his favorite, like one of your favorite songs of Kishore Kumar?
Sure, I can try. This song holds back a lot of memories for me, apart from Ek Ajnabi, and it's a very deep song that was sung by Kishore Kumar, and it was done, I think, in the year 1976. Okay, it goes something like this, yeah. मेरे नैना सावन बादो, फिर भी मेरा मन प्यासा, फिर भी मेरा मन प्यासा। मेरे नैना सावन बादो, फिर भी मेरा मन प्यासा, फिर भी मेरा मन प्यासा।
Wow. And you say that you haven't had any professional training? Really?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
never in my
my
life.
goodness. Wow. So music has been a real passion for you then.
Yes, it has.
Wow. I have a favorite song of mine from Kishore Kumar that you sent to me, that you recorded. And I'm gonna play that one. I'm not even gonna tell you which one it is. I'm just gonna play it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
से नैन तार करो, प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो। पास बैठो जरा आज तो इकरार करो। प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो। हंसी है रात, दुल्हन बनी है रात। कितनी हंसी है रात, दुल्हन बनी है रात। मचले हुए जज्बात, बात जरा होने दो। मुझे प्यार करो, मुझे प्यार करो। प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो। पहले भी तुम्हें देखा, पहले भी तुम्हें चाहा। पहले भी तुम्हें देखा, पहले भी तुम्हें चाहा। इतना हसीन पाया, सौत हंसी होने दो। मुझे प्यार करो, मुझे प्यार करो। प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो। कितना मधुर सफर है, तू मेरा हम सफर है। कितना मधुर सफर है, तू मेरा हम सफर है। बीते हुए वो दिन जरा याद करो। मुझे प्यार करो, मुझे प्यार करो। प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो। पास बैठो जरा आज तो इकरार करो। प्यार मांगा है तुम्हीं से, ना इनकार करो।
Well, what can I say? Oh my gosh, I'm lost for words. That is one of my favorite Kishore Kumar number, and it's the perfect song for a nice, gloomy Sunday afternoon live right here with you, all the way from Durban, South Africa. So,
A pleasure indeed.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank you so much. How
I
come
think
I heard?
the weather is getting to you.
I know I need to go out there and sing Tipu Tipu Barsa Pani.
Yeah, yeah, you should. You should.
Um, what I wanted to say is that how come I haven't heard about you? Like you're so good, and it was only until just recently that once I heard the song Ik Ajnabi, then I found out who you were. And other than that, I have never heard about you. The North American fans, you need to like expose yourself a little bit more out here. Too bad we're in the
Yes, I think
COVID right now. Otherwise, you'd be able to come here like on a gig or something. It would be awesome
yes.
to have you here for a concert.
I would love that. Definitely, I would love that.
Yeah, for
As we
sure.
had discussed something of that sort soon,
Yes,
probably we have. So I guess it's all about the timing and at the end of the day, it's all up to the Almighty
that's
um,
true.
to
That's
grant
true.
us our good timings in
Well, for
course.
sure, because I mean, these are uncertain times. We're not sure about air travel as yet. I mean, there are a few international flights happening, but not a whole lot. And then we're pretty soon going to be hitting the second wave of this COVID-19. So I'm not sure
I believe so.
what's in store for us as yet. So uh, the way I see it is that we've got to live life one day at a time because we're not sure what tomorrow is going to hold, you know?
That's correct. True.
Yeah, for sure. So where do you see yourself musically? Like where is this all gonna take you? Where do you see yourself? It's I hate to say 5 years, but I'd like to say next year. Where do you see yourself?
Um, I'm a type of person that I don't like predicting. I don't really believe in predicting, although I am a little visionary. But I guess nature will take its course, and I rather focus on now than next year. And if next year comes, I guess it's all up to God's plans
Hmm.
as to where I be.
Awesome. That's really good.
Yeah,
I say the same thing as well too, because I'm not sure what tomorrow is going to bring. I don't know even what next year is going to bring. So we all have to live for today and just put our best foot forward, put our best efforts out there, and just do the best that we can do in the time
definitely.
that we're given. That's
That's true.
awesome. Now, have you collaborated with anyone before on music?
Um, not quite exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I did do a few duets in the band, but I've done mostly solo music all my life,
Mm-hmm.
and my recordings actually explains that.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't really got into that field just yet, but I have focused more on my personal recordings and
Mm-hmm.
my solo music, and I kept it strictly that way. Well, for now, I guess.
Right, right. So, is there somebody that you would like to collaborate with in the future? Is there
Um,
any particular artist that you would like to collaborate with?
well, I haven't given that serious thought,
Yes.
um, but like I said, just too many to mention.
Right,
So
right.
let's leave it as that. Let's leave it as that.
That's a good answer because you don't want to put anyone on the spot as well too. That's perfect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
true.
sure. For sure. Well, Vishay, I, am I pronouncing your name correct again? Am I getting it wrong? Vivesh, Vivesh.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry. Um, it's been a pleasure talking with you, and we've had some hiccups along the way with the connection and whatever, but we
Oh yes, we
finally
definitely did.
we finally got it sorted out, and I have to say that you're an amazing young man, and I think you have a very, very bright future ahead of you, musically, that is. I don't know much about your personal life, but I'm pretty
Thank
sure
you.
that you're on the right track in whatever you decide to do with your life, the rest of your life. And I wish you all the very best in your musical journey ahead and in anything else that you do. So, and I hope to listen to more music from you. And I hope you can do a video, like take one of these songs and do a music video with it. It's amazing.
I will definitely consider that. And thank you as well for giving us, well, not me, but giving us
Yes,
South Africans the opportunity of being showcased abroad.
right.
And we really appreciate it. And well, maybe I might probably see myself in your country sometime soon, um, being a part in some of your musical events and being in a
That would
strong
be
musical
awesome.
company.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be. Definitely would be.
Yes. It would
So
be
yeah, that's
awesome.
about it.
It would be awesome to have some South Africans on some of our programs as well too here, because I mean, if it wasn't for COVID, I mean, we would be out and about, and I probably wouldn't be doing this because I would
Yeah.
be out there at gigs, and this was one of my way of staying into the music scene, and being able to chat with my fellow artists as well, from across
Yes.
the globe. And so it was something that I started just because I didn't want to be bored staying at home during the lockdown that we had. And it's taken off in a really big way, and I really totally enjoy it. And now as it is, people are asking me, so when are you going to go back out there and you're going to do some gigs, you're going to sing and whatever? I said, well, I think I'm having too much fun. I'm having
Yeah.
too much fun here, getting to know so many
Definitely.
different people from around the world. And and here we are showcasing international artists from South Africa, and I think that's a big thing here. I'm so happy and so pleased that I was able to do this, and I hope that we can still keep
Likewise.
in touch. And I look forward to hearing many more of your songs on YouTube.
Yes, definitely you will. You will.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
You
thank
will.
you very, very much. It was a pleasure chatting with you, and I just wish you
Likewise.
all the very best.
Thank you. And I wish the
Awesome.
same for you as well.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Cool.
All right, perfect. So we're going to move right along. And my second guest today is also from KwaZulu-Natal, Durban, and he's also very well known in South Africa with a musical career spanning over 4 decades. A versatile singing a versatile singer singing both Bollywood and local songs. He's played key roles in some famous bands like Pathar Ki Awaz, Music Express, and Desi Vibes. Please help me welcome Mr. Sunil Behari. Hi, Sunil.
Hi, hi. I just setting up my
Welcome.
camera.
Welcome to our Sunday afternoon line program right here in Toronto. How are you doing?
Good on you.
I like your shirt, by the way. Very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
I could borrow that for my disco song.
Definitely.
Sunil, thank you so much for being on a program. I know that you've given me a little bit of information on yourself, but why don't you start off by telling our audience a little bit more about you? Um, what is it you do? How you got your start in music? And, who are your idols or musical influences growing up?
Okay. Uh, Idols, I won't say, but songs. Uh, it's a type of songs that are liked, and it doesn't matter. Sure is to sure. The
Hmm.
Rafi is Rafi. Appreciate him, both Shalendra Singh,
Hmm.
guys like them. They were, awesome at the time. All of them. So I can't really say one was better. All were good at their ways.
Mm-hmm.
And music was, family, was a family band that I was attracted to. And then I pestered my dad to buy me a keyboard at the age of 16
Mm-hmm.
and started from there.
Wow. So what is it you do in South Africa there? I can't hear you. A little bit. Okay, yeah, the volume. I think you touched the volume. So, Sunil, I never knew that there were so many Indians in South Africa. I was amazed to find out that there's such a large population of Indians out there. I believe today South Africa is home to the largest population of people of Indian descent, 1.3 million on the continent, and the majority are descendants of indentured laborers who came on a ship from India in the year 1860. I think we have so much here in common because my forefathers also came from India to the West Indies as indentured laborers from India in the year 1838 on a ship, well, two ships called the Hesperus and the Whitby. So it's amazing to know that we've got this commonality and our forefathers are from India because I always thought that you guys just migrated to South Africa. I never knew about the indentured laborers. Have you
Yeah,
ever
we
been?
could be related.
You're right, we could be, exactly. Because a
Yeah.
lot of us, we're scattered all over the globe, basically. Have you ever been to India?
No, no.
Wow. But see, the thing is the common thread that we have is that we've got our forefathers from India, but you guys have kept up the language and you have the culture. We also have the culture, but I think the language died along the generations. We've kept up the religion, the culture, everything else. Like sometimes, even here, people would see us like, why do you wear a sari? Where are you from? Are you from India? I'm like, I'm Indian origin, yes, but
Hmm.
I was born and brought up in the West Indies, so they're amazed at that fact. And I think for the longest time, like even Indians from India who've migrated here in Canada did not know much about our history of where we come from and where our forefathers came from. So until I think now a lot of people are being educated on that fact. Have you encountered the same type of things in South Africa?
Yeah, yes, same thing. But I believe one thing, no matter who you are, what position, if you're an Indian, you're an Indian. You know what I'm saying?
That is
And you
true.
need to relate to your culture. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
And
it.
I love my culture. I love my music. I love my Bollywood music. I love to sing it, and people are amazed that I can't speak Hindi, but I can sing it. And it comes natural to me because I was brought up listening to Kishore Kumar, Muhammad Rafi, Lata Mangeshkar, Asha Bhosle, and then of late, then Kumar Sanu and Aka Yagnik, and the likes of them. But and we watch Bollywood movies all the time, so it's nothing new. It's just that we don't quite understand the language, and we can't. Some of us can speak it, and some can't. So I mean, our grandparents could, our great great grandparents could, but the younger generation, as we were growing up, English was our first language because Guyana was governed by the British for a very long period of time. So,
Okay.
yeah, but I'm amazed that you guys have kept up with the language and all of that because I mean, South Africa is an English speaking country, is it not?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Awesome. So what is the music scene like in Durban, in where you the area that you live?
Music scene. Well, we got a mixture of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, if you're in a party, then we've got chutney music, bhangra, and nagara, and it's very a happening city, Durban.
Yes,
Lots of shows and all that all the time. It's just that now we're just taking a break.
yes,
I think
yes.
we all deserve a break.
Right, right. Exactly. Time to refocus and regroup and rethink of how we're gonna come back strong.
Yes, and we can't go against God's wishes. Everything God has a reason for.
For
So we just go
sure.
and yes.
Absolutely. So I hear that chutney music is really big in South Africa. Why is that?
Why? I don't know why. But I think we're very fun living people, full of fun, energy levels. That's it. Yeah.
Right. Like so unlike Vivesh who sings like all the old school Bollywood and sticking to original music, you on the other
Yeah.
hand have sort of experimented with the chutney beats and the Trinidad and Tobago style of music, which is awesome.
Yeah. The band I joined first was actually, well, people should call it a chutney band. But the amazing part was my first song in the band was a ghazal by Pankaj Udas.
Really?
So yes, because we had a mixture and we used to cater for what the people's demand was, not what we wanted. Like if you go for a Saturday night at a certain function, people want to dance, people want to party.
Right.
Give them that. So we used to do contracts as well for Sunday weddings, and weddings required, sentimental or romantic songs. So
Of
we used to do that
course.
as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
That's awesome. Like I mean I think I read somewhere that you guys like Ricky Jai and Terry Gajraj and Sundar Popo type of music, and those are all like Ricky Jai, well, Sundar Popo and Terry Gajraj. I know they sing a lot of like the older folk songs. Do you guys understand what they're singing about?
yeah. We do understand, and I believe the Bhojpuri, maybe based on
Bhojpuri
Bhojpuri.
style, yes.
Yes, yes, and then yeah, it's a mixture of everything, little bit of Hindi, Bhojpuri mixed together,
Right.
and yeah, that's why maybe they call it chutney.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I know
Yeah.
that you just recently released a song that was made popular by Ravi B and Dubraj called Gunga Gana. I think you also changed up the lyrics a little bit in that song. And this song
Yes.
was launched by Rashina, but on Taj Radio 92.3 FM in Trinidad on August 31st. There have been so many remakes of this song that I cannot begin to tell you. There every time I turn up, like for the past year, the song has been crazy. It's just hit the charts on so many levels. What made you decide to do this song?
Uh, Nobody did it in South Africa, and
Well, that's a very good
and if you,
reason.
and if you go on YouTube and all, that was a very happening song in West Indies. I believe it's like their anthem.
Exactly, exactly. Because
Yeah.
any party you go to, that was the song. That was the number one song that was being played over and over and over again all over the place. So,
Yes. And let me tell you that most of the chutney songs in Durban, most of them are based on Trinidad music. From the time Sundar Popo, then Babla and Kanchan and stuff like that. Gauri brothers,
mhm.
yeah,
So is Babla and Kanchan music very popular in South Africa as well?
very. Kesa Bani will never die, I think.
Kaise bani, kaise bani.
Will never die, running strong for so many years.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember when I first came to Canada as well too. I was like I think I was like 15 years old and Kanchan was the genre of music that was being played um, at any party that I went to as I was growing up. That's what I heard. That for chutney music, that is right. So yeah, so she was like
Yes, yes.
queen of chutney at that time for sure. So I just want to play your song, your new song, Gunga Gana, your take on it for our viewers. So just give me a minute here. Let me share this with our audience.
Thank you.
गाना मेरा जादू बरी सुन लो मेरा दुश्मनी कान खोलो मेरा गाना को मैं हूँ तेरा गुरु ज्ञानी सब परिवार खुशियाँ मनावे सब परिवार झूम झूम के नाचे गूंगा गाना गूंगा गाना गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे बोलो सब परिवार खुशियाँ मनावे सब परिवार झूम झूम के नाचे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गुंगा गावे लंगरा नाचे अंधे के मन पावे गुंगा गावे लंगरा नाचे अंधे के मन पावे दिन के पीछे तरंग नाचे दिन के पीछे तरंग नाचे फिर के गीत बजावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे सब परिवार खुशियाँ मनावे सब परिवार झूम झूम के नाचे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे ढाज से रागुर ढाज से रागनी पंच में दूध लगावे ढाज से रागुर ढाज से रागनी पंच में दूध लगावे सरगम गूंगा गावे सरगम गूंगा गावे मेरे की मन गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे सब परिवार खुशियाँ मनावे सब परिवार झूम झूम के नाचे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे गूंगा गाना गावे
Well done. That was your take on that song. What's the reviews been like on this song?
Very good. Yeah, in Durban, some good reviews on Facebook.
Oh, awesome. That's really good. So people like dance to this type of music and stuff at events?
Yeah, but now the events are closed.
Awesome. Okay. So
Yeah.
so you said that there's a big market there. There's a big audience for chutney music.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, awesome. I never thought that the Indians in South Africa would like chutney music. I thought that maybe you guys would just be all just for Bollywood songs and not the chutney music. Because even for us West Indians, not everybody likes chutney music. Not
No,
everyone listens to it.
the same here, the same here. We've got people, they've got choices. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Mm.
Moving right along. I just wanted to ask, I'm sure that in any profession, there are challenges and difficulties along the way. What are some of the challenges you have faced in the music industry? I know you said you've had a musical career spanning over 4 decades. I'm pretty sure you must have had some challenges along the way.
Yes, there's been many challenges. And but it's no, don't give up. Never give up. Uh, Challenges. I never really had difficult challenges. It's just that when bands closed down, stuff like that,
Yes.
it really.
Uh, Hello?
Hello,
Hi, can you hear me again?
I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about the challenges that you've faced along, the time that you've been with, I think you've been with 3 bands. Do you want to talk a little bit about each and the roles that you've played in each?
Yeah, well, the first band I actually went in to play, it was my uncle's band, and they called me over to play the keyboard. And from there, it started off, went a good couple of good years. And then
What was the name of that band?
that was Patarikia was.
Ah,
And
okay.
that was the best band in my life because, you know, the good times, the entertainment. We traveled a lot of places.
Right.
Yes. And then the next band was Music Express. And sadly, the manager passed away, and then we had to close that band. And I'm currently now with the fourth band. It's called Divinity Sangeet Show Band.
Okay.
And yeah,
What about Desi Vibes?
yes, Desi Vibes.
Okay, is that the one that you're currently with right now?
No, no, they basically closed down recently.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
it's possible we might get back, but I'm not sure anything yet.
Right, right. So you're currently with a different band right now because I remember yesterday when we were talking, you said you were at band practice.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Okay, awesome. How did you get started with music, by the way? Did you have some professional training?
My dad taught me a little on
Mm-hmm.
the keyboard, and my mom's brothers, they were all in the band. But training, I did a lot on my own, YouTube videos, and I still always learning new things.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Did you had a favorite singer growing up
Mm,
that you looked up to?
I'd like I liked Kishore Kumar.
Ah,
Kishore Kumar, Amitabh combination I more.
Amitabh Bachchan, yeah. So do you do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do you do the song Kai Ke Paan Banaras Wala?
Yes, yes, that's my style.
That's your style. Yeah, I can tell
Yes,
from the Gunga Gana
yeah,
song. I can tell that would
yeah.
be your style.
And the highlights of my band was, the song Juma Chuma.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yo, that was my hit because it
I
was
just
like
see. I love singing that song. Too. I like to sing the female part for that song. So maybe one day we
okay,
can
we
do
can do it one day.
one day when we meet up somewhere, you either here or me in South Africa, we can, you know, do a song together. That would be my song to
Oh,
do.
definitely.
Yeah,
Because
for
you see,
sure.
these songs got so much of energy in them,
Oh yes, it
It's,
does.
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I think I have a couple of recordings for you that you had sent to me, and I want to play one of those if you don't mind.
Sure, ma'am. Yes, yes, you go ahead.
देखा न हरे सोचा न हरे दिल निशाने पे जाओ कदमों में तेरे ले मेरा बस यही अरमान देखा न हरे सोचा न हरे दिल निशाने पे जाओ कदमों में तेरे ले मेरा बस यही अरमान
So what event was that you sang that song at? That was really well done. Thank you, congratulations on that song.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a Legends Awards. I received an award that night.
Wow.
Uh, yes, for contributing to Indian music in South Africa. And I received a Legend
Awesome.
Award.
A legend award. That's awesome. That's really, really good. Oh my goodness. Thanks for
That's
sharing
it.
that. That's very good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. So you are a legend then. I love your take on these Kishore Kumar, the old school songs. Like, you sung really, really good on them. And it's really and again, I don't think I've ever heard about you until I saw your release with Rishi. So that was like,
Yes.
yeah. And I think
The sad part, the
pardon?
sad part is when, when we were at our prime, there was no internet at that time.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So now we've got Facebook, YouTube, and all that. But in those
That
days
is
back,
true. That is true. Social media has played such an important role in pushing our music to a different level
mm,
altogether, and it's really amazing how many people we can actually reach through social media.
yes,
And it's definitely a really good tool that we can all utilize to the fullest. Because I
sure,
mean,
sure.
10 years ago we didn't have all of this, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So every day is always there's a learning opportunity for us each and every day. So what is it, apart from music, what is it that you do? What else do you do?
Well, I'm actually a motor mechanic.
A motor mechanic. Okay.
Yes,
So you fix cars and that type of
that's
thing.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. You too bad you're so far away. I could bring my car for you to fix.
Yeah. And basically, music is more a hobby thing in South Africa. You can't do it professionally.
Yes, yes.
There's not much room for that.
For sure, exactly. And same here as well. Like it's mostly a hobby. Everything that I've done musically is basically just a hobby, something that I enjoy doing. I found a passion for it, and I truly, truly enjoy doing what I do. And apart from that, I have my regular 9 to 5 job. So you have to balance it, and it's worked out really, really well for me, and I'm pretty sure it has for you as well. Do you have kids, Sunil?
Yes, I've got two boys.
2 boys. How old are they?
One's 24 and one's 12.
And are they going to be following in daddy's footsteps musically?
Yes, the big son was with me for a while until he moved to another city.
Okay. And what about the
Yeah.
little one? Is he
The
musically
little one
inclined as
is
well?
more into the little one. He's got a lot of talent potential, but he's into English,
Ah, okay.
Western. Yes. Yeah.
Western music, right.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure that, eventually he'll come around, because I know that kids sometimes they
Yes.
will
Yes.
start off in one direction and then they change course halfway through. So, they're young. They've got to explore every opportunity that comes their way, right?
Yes. Yes. Because when I used to take him for band practice, he was getting a little bit involved there, and
Right.
yeah.
So, do you play any musical instruments?
Yes, I've got a piano, keyboard.
Piano, keyboard. Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's really good. I've tried playing the harmonium, and so I went for classes and then I stopped the classes because I didn't have
Yes.
time and work got in the way, and I made all kinds of excuses, and I still have it at home and I do practice every once in a while,
Yeah.
but not as often as I would like to. So,
Yeah. And before I can forget, I want to congratulate you on Tip Tip. Wow. It was
oh,
wow.
thank you
And
so
I
much.
heard your launch with Rishi. I was there online listening
Oh
to it.
yes, yes. Okay, yeah, that's for sure. That was a really good song. I really enjoy
Yeah.
singing it. And over the years, I've sang it at different gigs and concerts and whatever, and I really
So
enjoy singing the song.
I'm looking forward for the video dancing in the white sari.
Oh, you've been reading too many of those comments.
No, I was there. I was there online.
Oh yes, you were online. I forgot. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true with Rishi.
Mm.
Yeah, it's something I thought about, and it would be nice to do a video. So you never know. Keep watching, you might
Yeah.
see one.
Sure, sure.
So tell me, Sunil, who have you collaborated with in the past, if any, and who would you like to for the future?
Mm, well, in Durban, opportunities are very limited.
Really?
Uh, yeah, but maybe you heard of Shay Ramji?
Sheikh Ramji. Not really, no.
She's from Canada, and I just love her singing. Um, she really, when she's on stage,
Yeah.
very inspiring. Yeah,
Well, I have to
and
look her up because I
She
don't know
did
who
the
this person
Mosi.
is.
She did the Mosi cover song.
Mosira Soye Halava. Oh yes, right.
Yes,
I
yes,
believe that I think Rishi had mentioned something about it before. Yes.
that's right, that's right. So maybe one day something with her.
Does she know this? Have you reached out to her?
No.
Well, you should. That's how you get
Mm,
things done. If you want to do a collab with her, you should reach out to her and just put it out there and say, hey, I really admire you and I would love to do a collaboration with you. That's how you will get it done.
maybe, maybe this is a message to her.
Maybe she will see this video and it will be a message to her. You're absolutely right. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah, for sure. So, what's on the agenda for you? What's next?
What's next? You see, I left Chutney music for a while, so I feel I need to get back
Really?
because I think that was my landmark.
Okay.
Because I was doing a lot of Bollywood music in between. So
Right, right. I think I have another clip that I want to share before I let you go. So let me share another clip with our viewers. Um,
okay.
I really like this song that you did.
Abuja.
Abidjan, Abidjan, et Abidjan, 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 et Abidjan, रात को कर विदा दिलरुबा Abidjan, 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 Eswa, Abidjan, 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 Eswa, Abidjan, रात को कर विदा दिलरुबा Abidjan, Abidjan, et Suba, Abidjan. मेरे दिल के पागलपन की ओ सीमा क्या है यूं तो तू है मेरी चाहा तुझ में ही हो तेरा क्या है मैं हूँ गगन तू है जमीन अधूरी सी मेरे बिना रात को कर विदा दिलरुबा Abidjan, 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 et Suba, Abidjan, 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 et Suba.
That was very well done, Sunil. I enjoy that song because that is one of my favorite songs. I've sang that song so many times as well. It's really, really nice. Like you have the voice for this soulful type of Bollywood songs, and you also have that voice for the chutney style of music as well too. So you got the best of both worlds there. So I just want to say I just want to say, Sunil, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon on this program. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I want to hear more music from you. I want to see more videos on YouTube, and just make sure you upload those videos and leave them there for your fans to follow. And you're a terrific singer, and you have to be able to market yourself a little bit better by putting your music out there and sharing them on YouTube. And make more music and keep singing and doing what you do best. And I think that's the way forward for most of us. And I just thank you for spending your Sunday night here with me. It's Sunday afternoon for us here in Toronto, and I know it's been a long day and a long night as well already. And I appreciate the time that you and Vivesh took to get this interview done today. And I just want to wish you all the very best in everything that you do and on your musical journey as well. And hopefully we'll see each other at some point.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a big pleasure, and really appreciate your effort you put into this. Stood by with all the difficult network
Yes.
issues.
Yes,
Yes, yes,
for sure.
we really appreciate it, and I'm sure the whole of South Africa will come to know you better, know your country better.
Yes, for
And
sure. Well,
our
that's the plan,
culture.
and in doing this as well too, this is get like for you and Vivesh as well, so that our North American audience can get to know who you are as well, and to get a glimpse into your life and into your music as well, and what is it you do, what is it you like, you know, what's the scene like in South Africa. And I think you've all, both of you have answered those questions really well, and you've explained what it's like there. And I thank you for that, and I wish you all the very best in your musical journey ahead. So
Thank you so much. Yeah.
thank you very much. And I just want to say good night to you and to Vivesh. Thank you again for being on the program with me. And also to our viewers who are watching, and for any aspiring artist or singer out there, just remember that every dream is achievable if you work hard at your skills and you focus on your goals, no matter what those dreams or goals are. Don't give up, stay humble, and believe in yourself, and anything is possible. That's that's how I look at life, and that's how I've lived my life throughout. Well, folks, that's a wrap for me. And to all of our viewers logged on today, I just want to say a big thank you to you for your support and your love. And I will continue to promote our culture and talented artists to the best of my ability, and hope that you will continue to support us all by liking and sharing our music on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and SoundCloud, and whatever social media platform our artist decides to share their music on. I appreciate your time here with me this afternoon, and I look forward to spending another Sunday afternoon with you next week when we present some local homegrown talent. So please do stay tuned for that, and let's live our best lives today, as tomorrow is not promised. Be kind to one another and be the best version of yourself. And to end today's program, I'm going to play one of my songs. I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe. Have an amazing week ahead, and I will see you soon. Take care, everyone.
बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए, बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए, आहो आहो डिस्को दीवाने, आहो आहो डिस्को दीवाने, आहो आहो नशीले हैं रात, हाथों में हाथ, नाचे सितारों के साथ, सुंदर बदन ये चंचल दिल, नाचे गाए साथ, डिस्को दीवाने, आहो आहो डिस्को दीवाने, आहो आहो डिस्को दीवाने, आहो आहो डिस्को मुझ पर